Hi, I'm Alex from Moloko, and today we are going to unbox my brand new Canyon Grail gravel bike. I'm so excited. You may know already, but Canyon is a direct-to-consumer brand, which means that when you order your Canyon bike, you don't pick it up from a shop, it basically arrives like this in a box. The reason why I'm doing this video is because I actually want to see how easy this is. I am not particularly mechanically able. It's not that hard. However, you need a little bit of knowledge to be able to unbox your bike. Let's get started. Right, so the first thing you've got that box with essentially all of the tools you're going to need to build your bike. Okay, so we have a quick start guide, a nice musette bag, assembly paste, essential for your seat posts, bottle cage, lovely, oof, very light as well. The mount for Wahoo or Garmin, torque wrench, that's very, very important for the handlebar, lots of plastic that we will never use. We don't care about what's in there. Wash this cassette, yes, because it will never be as shiny ever again. It's beautiful. The frame color is just, I'm so excited about this bike. Save that for later. Big moment, let's take it out of the box. That's cool, isn't it? The cardboard structure here is made so, you just can start this way and you don't need to be lifting your bike. So we do have a bike stand in the workshop next door, but I just wanted to replicate home settings for someone who doesn't necessarily have a bike stand. You can still do it like this with the tools from the box and the setup you have. Right, so it looks like it's this one. Okay, we're out. Where you have to be careful is if it's too loose, it's not safe, but if you tighten too much, you might break something. So here on the frame, there's an indication of like what torque wrench level should be applied. So for here, it's going to be 5 Newton meter. Okay, nice and lovely. We've got this that we put in here. Okay. And then I'm going to keep turning this until I have applied enough force so it screws not too loose, not too tight, perfection. And I am now starting to feel a bit of resistance, so this is when my torque wrenching is going to come handy. And I need 5 Newton meters. So this thing here is going to move on the wrench bit all the way to 5 Newton meters. Right, so I'm starting to feel some pressure here. I'm always going to recheck the first bolt I tighten. And indeed, up. I needed to go a little bit higher. So now I'm going to move the box, get it out of the way, because I'm going to put my wheels on the bike. Although Canyon gives you all the tools that you need, you can also use your own. So I've got my set of Allen keys that I really like. So this is what I'm going to use to put the wheels on the bike. I'm going for a 6. This has been packed to prevent your brake pads to stick together. Just remove it. Get your wheel in. It feels like, I can feel it's going to be a fast bike. Next, I'm going to actually put the saddle on because I do prefer putting the back wheel on when my bike is upside down. It's just what makes me feel more comfortable. Right, so I'm going to use some of this assembly paste. The aim of this is that you don't scratch. You don't scratch the carbon frame on the seat post. Do not miss that step, is very, very important because not only it makes it smoother, but is also adding grip to your seat post being in there, so it's essential to put some on. Okay, and I'm literally stopping here. That's my seat post tighten. Obviously, this is not my seat post height yet, but we will do that later. Turn my bike around. Right, so I've started to push here to put my wheel on, and obviously I see resistance. So here, there's a little lever at the back that you just need to push like back all the way to the top, and now I can pull to put my wheel on. Since the aim of this video is to show all of the aspects of putting your bike together, I'm really aware that there are quite a lot of people who are not sure about how to put the back wheel on. The front one is quite straightforward, but there's a technique that makes the back wheel super easy. You just push here with your thumb, grab this part with your fingers, pull, so we're on push and pull. You come in with the wheel, you put your gears up on the cassette. Then your next step is to make sure your disc is going into the groove. Cassette here is aligning on the bolt to screw it back together. So we push, we pull, we fit the wheel in, check that the disc is going in, and check that this is going into the groove. That's your 3 steps, and then you're in. Whatever you do, do not apply force. If something is not going in, it's because something's not quite right. And then make sure that you remember to re-engage the clutch. So that clutch is specific to gravel, and it means that it keeps everything quite tight, and when you're bouncing off-road, it just prevents everything to move around too much and to potentially damage your frame. Sexy, isn't it? So what's missing to right now is the pedals. If you are watching this video and you are getting into cycling and you're about to buy your first, let's say, a bit higher end bike, please be aware that a bike is not being delivered with pedals. If you already have some, you can swap them from your other bike to your new bike, but if you don't own any pedals or you are on flat pedals and you want to go from flat to clipped in, you're gonna need to buy pedals. It's such a good color, isn't it? I'm gonna put Shimano mountain bikes pedals on my bike. There is a side on which to put the pedals on, they're not both the same, so you need to check on the pedals what it says, left, and R for right. So I don't have both the same pedals, that's perfect. Right, so the pedals don't come with the bike, which also means that the tool for the pedals does not come with the bike either. For my pedals, I'm using an Allen key 8. All right, so you need to put your Allen key through the groove, put your pedal in, have it there, and you need to stay straight. If your pedals are brand new, you're gonna need to put a bit of grease on the thread not to damage it. And also, if you put some grease in, it's going to be much easier to take off your pedals when you need to. So they need to be tight enough so they don't move when you cycle, but if you just overdo it, it's gonna be a nightmare to take them off. Tight. Oh, and finally the missing bottle cage. I haven't put that on yet, so let's do it now quickly. And this is the unboxing of my new Canyon Grail done. I hope you found it useful. I hope there were some tips that helped you for the next time. If you need any help, this is what we're here for. If you're in London or in England, we do unbox those bikes for you and make them ready. Obviously, I am not the one doing it for you. As you can see, I am in no way a professional bike mechanic, but we do have our workshop and bike mechanic who will do it for you. Please make sure to subscribe to get more videos like this. Give us a like and drop a comment below to let us know if you have any questions or if there's anything you would like us to cover in the next one. And see you in the next video.